All right. Good morning. Now, this Wednesday morning, we will be getting the predictions for the matches playing today, Wednesday. And this video contains the Champions League predictions. There are 3 betting slips once again, just like yesterday. Now, if you go through yesterday's video, you realize that out of the 3 predictions I shared, 2 of them perfectly won. The other one lost because of the Burnley versus Derby game where we backed Burnley to get at least 1 goal and the game ended with a scoreline of 0-0. But what is important at this very point, if it is your first time watching the Must Better Share the predictions, the daily betting tips is you subscribing. So if you have not subscribed to the Must Better Betting Tips YouTube channel, take a moment, take a second, hit the subscription button and ensure you are watching our videos every other single day so that you can get to win. Alright? Perfect, incredible. Now, when we talk about these bet slips that won yesterday, we had 2.217 odds winning. Girona versus Liverpool. Liverpool win at least one of the halves. Atalanta playing Real Madrid. Real Madrid win or a draw. And finally, Shakhtar Donetsk versus Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich win. That was the other winning selection for our first bet slip. In our second bet slip that won yesterday, we had Leipzig versus Aston Villa. In this selection, we backed Leipzig over 1 goal. Perfect one. We nailed it at 1.49 odds. The other selection was Leipzig versus Aston Villa over 8 corners. Lucrative victory, 5-7 corners. That was 12 in total. The odds were 2 exactly for that very bet slip. Now, before we get into today's prediction section, I want us to take a moment and ensure that we are hitting the like button because it is greatly important that you show your support, especially during these moments where your support is much needed. All right? Our first bet slip that we are going to have a look at today is a corner bet slip. As you can see, it's Feyenoord versus Sparta Praha. We are predicting over 9.5 corners in total in this game. The odd is 1.80. I expect a game that is going to be filled with plenty corners. So I want to back over 9.5 corners in the Feyenoord versus Sparta Praha game. Alright? But the second game is Juventus playing City. Manchester City are going to contribute to a larger percentage, to a larger portion of these corners we are expecting. I want to believe that Manchester City will get at least 6 corners in this game. So over 7.5 corners in the Juventus versus Manchester City game should occur easily. When we sum up the odds for this bet slip, we have a total of 2.268 odds for our very first bet slip today. It's a corner bet slip. If you feel it is a bit tight, then Feyenoord versus Sparta Praha, you can narrow it down to over 8 corners or over 7.5 corners so that you are at a better winning, or you have better winning odds, all right? The other selection we are backing is going to contain the normal betting markets. And the first game we're talking about is Benfica playing Bologna. In the Benfica versus Bologna game, you need to realize that Benfica will try to fight for an automatic qualification spot, right? And when you go through the game Benfica versus Bologna, we realize that in the last 5 home matches played by Benfica, they have maintained perfect clean sheets. So it is incredible. And in 2 of the last 3 home games by Benfica, they were able to score in at least both halves, all right? So it is promising. It is showing that Benfica are indeed the team to back in this game. But for safety purposes, just to ensure that we are making sure we are getting the odds right, we are betting on Benfica to win at least one of the half. The odd is 1.26. I love the selection. It is so much incredible. It's so much wonderful, all right? And then the other game is Feyenoord playing Sparta Praha. Right now, when you go through Feyenoord versus Sparta Praha game, you realize that Feyenoord are in a decent shape and they are going to be in a position whereby they're able to secure a qualification playoffs, right? Position. That is what they're trying to do in this very game. Then a very decent, their results coming into this game is promising and shows us that they have what it takes to secure a qualification playoff spot. Sparta Praha, on the other side, they've performed poorly and it is hard for them to score goals, especially when we talk about Champions League matches that they have played in. So Feyenoord vs Sparta Prague is one game in which I'm betting Feyenoord to win, 1.413. And finally, we have Juventus versus Manchester City. You all realize that both teams are struggling to record victories at this very point. They're struggling to get the win. So a fair share of points is highly likely. That makes us back over 1.5 goals. The odd is 1.216. Total odds for this bet slip is 2.243. That is our second bet slip under today's video or in today's video. Before we go through the last bet slip, which happens to be another wonderful selection where we have the likes of Arsenal versus Monaco, please ensure that you are showing your support. Now, the first game is Atletico Madrid playing Slovan Bratislava in the third bet slip. The third bet slip, Atletico versus Bratislava, right? Going through these, we realize that Slovan Bratislava are currently struggling defensively. And in Atletico Madrid last match, they were able to register one wonderful, superb comeback. So they are the team to definitely back in this game. And they have so much quality when we compare them to Slovan Bratislava. So Atletico Madrid winning at an odd of 1.074 is what we are betting on in this game. Talking about Arsenal versus Monaco, right? Another interesting fixture. I'm not going to deny that. Arsenal versus Monaco. This is going to be an entertaining clash. Of course, we expect Arsenal to be in a position whereby they will comfortably win this game. At the same time, it is a bit tight. It is a bit risky. There is a risk attached to it, but I do not see a scenario in which Arsenal are going to be in a position to score a goal and fail to win this game. If they have to score a goal, then they have to win in this game, and that is why we bet on Arsenal win this game. Then we have Lille playing Sturm Graz, still under UEFA Champions League. When you talk about this game, it is important to realize that both teams have quality attack, and both teams can be back to score a goal in this game. So it allows us to confidently believe that over 1.5 goals is a selection we can rely on. And to those of you who are going to be interested in betting in the three-way market, that is either the home team to win, draw to occur, or away team to win, then I want you to back Lille win, because if there is a team to win in this game, then it is Lille winning. And we are talking about Lille winning with a scoreline of 2-1 or 2-0, okay? That is in favor of Lille. Our selection still remains over 1.5 goals though. And finally, Dortmund playing Barcelona is the last match we are having a look at. It's going to be another wonderful game. So far, Dortmund are unbeaten at home this season. And so, a tight one. Both teams to score is easier to state or is easier to expect. At the same time, when you consider that, I want to believe one of these teams, they are big teams by the way, is going to be in a position to get a lucky win, a lucky victory. So backing over 1.5 goals or over 2 goals at another 1.12 is an incredible selection. Combined total odds for this bet slip is 1.935 odds, brothers and sisters. So these are the three selections we have in today's video. I know you're asking yourself where the England Championship matches, predictions. I want us to focus heavily in the Champions League matches, going through yesterday's record. I never loved the performance of the championship matches, England championship matches, so I'm going to let that be at bay for now. But possibly in the course of the day, inside our Telegram channel, I will be sharing something from the championship. So join us inside Telegram. There's a link in the pinned comment section. And of course, do not forget to share the video, like the video, and subscribe. I wish you nothing but success. Let us meet tomorrow, Thursday, with more predictions and more betting tips that are going to make you win, of course. Goodbye. Take care. Love you.